If you refer to history and study about governments and leaders throughout the history, you will not witness any leader who dies in debt and without leaving any money for his family to inherit except for the Holy Prophet and Imam Ali, peace be upon them. I'm not talking about resigned leaders who die with no fortune. I'm talking about leaders who die while they're in power. Imam Ali, peace be upon him, as the leader of the Islamic nation, would receive 1 billion dirhams per day and save it in the public treasury, Bayt al-Mal. Nevertheless, when he died, he had left nothing for his children to inherit. Do you know why? You can find the answer in the Holy Quran, as it reveals. After any legacy he may have bequeathed or debt. In other words, if someone had 1 million dirhams worth property and died, his family would not inherit anything before they pay off his debts to people. After that, if there was anything left, it would be divided between his family members. Although Imam Ali was the leader of the Islamic nation, but he did not leave his family members anything to inherit, for his debts were more than his properties. As a result, Imam Hassan, peace be upon him, had to work for a long period to cover his debts. Think about it. How can a leader die in debt? Historians wrote that the room of Imam Ali, peace be upon him, was only half covered with carpet. This is how Imam Ali ruled Iraq in its darkest times. During that portion of time, you could not have found a poor person, and people lived in freedom and prosperity. Imam Ali would respond to the needs of people immediately. You could never find a leader throughout history who dies without having any property and owning people. Now it is time to illustrate where he spent all the money. Imam Ali, peace be upon him, would distribute the income of his government among people. He also would borrow money and gave it to the poor. As the leader, he would consider himself responsible towards people in need. By people in necessity, I mean those who had no money to get married, afford medical care, afford buying a house, and so on and so forth. Therefore, he would dedicate himself in providing necessities for people, and he would even borrow to cover those expenses in the times of necessity. The same goes for the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. As you know, before the Prophet was martyred, he stated, "O Ali, you should pay off my debt after my death." Historians wrote that the Prophet had given his shield for a grant to a Jewish person to get some barley for his family to bake. This is how the Holy Prophet lived. He would not even save money for food.